Hello guys, February of 2026, and we are back with more content, and this month will be the month of the Cordele Railway Park rail trip. We're starting the first Sunday of the month, February 1st, at Lakeland, Florida. Now, we weren't able to get you guys any car content because this was quite literally the coldest day of the year. The high was 47 degrees, and the low was 23 degrees, and when we were here, it was 39 degrees, and felt like 8 degrees because of the wind. In other words, for Floridians, we quite literally were freezing our balls off. I mean, for people up in Michigan, this was probably light work and just your normal. This was probably a hot day for them. But in Florida, we were freezing our fingertips off. Unfortunately, due to the cold weather, we only catch 2 trains. One was backing up and showed up so fast I couldn't get my lighting in order, and the color was extremely flat, and the lighting was too bright. Until I applied the LUT to the clip, it was good. I did not catch video of it, but Y220 did in fact have a double orange signal, which meant it was a train that was supposed to be backing up. I knew it was Y220 before it even showed up just because of that. The time of day it was, and the fact that something was backing up on a weekend like this. Again, the start of the train of it backing up sucked, but then when the engine came around is when I adjusted my light properly and I had the LUT installed. And then the final train was perfect, which stay tuned for that one. Once again, this is CSX Y22001 backing up into Park Spur. I stopped my video until the end of the train came, which is where the engine was, and my light was perfect and my color was perfect. I hope the color isn't too vibrant for you, because I hope you guys do know that this video is not raw. This video is color edited, and because if I showed you guys the raw video, the colors would be so flat. This is the raw view of the color. It sucks. It's flat, and that's what the LUT applied to it. Now look at the color edited. Boom! So much more color. This is why it's important to color edit every video. After Y220, we headed back to the tree at Lakeland, and we noticed that there's a caution signal for IO44. So we head back to People's Lane, and then find out he has a medium clear through the scanner. We're back at People's Lane at 6:06, and we are waiting on our last train of the day because it is way too cold, and we got a whole week ahead of us anyway. So you know what? My fingers were literally about to freeze off. I'm not even kidding. My fingers were red, and I could not feel a single thing. I'm surprised I zoomed out when I videoed the train. But here, I'm trying to find out where I'm going to video this train, because I have an extendo lens, so it's not like I'm videoing from my phone anymore, where I can video it right next to me. I have to watch it go past me, and I can't do anything about it. So I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to get most of the train from, and here's my I take a few minutes to set up, of course, getting my attachments on my camera, putting my camera on my tripod, adjusting my light, adjusting my LUT, seeing if I want it on the camera, all that. But it only took us about 10 minutes to see the train, and it went dark so fast. My ISO went from 1,000 to 8,000 in 10 minutes. And I don't know why, but like my fingers were freezing. They were red, and I was sitting out there waiting for this train to come. It was 10 minutes, but it felt like 30. my main camera died, so it died mid-train. But the cars were almost over, that's why I had to finish with my phone. But I can assure you, I got everything I need. Just look at that anti-glare. That is nothing like we've ever seen on this channel. Though it appears that these videos and images are so powerful that each video you see is most likely around the 7 GB to 11 GB range, which means my editing app on my phone cannot handle the storage intake that these videos comprehend. I am sorry, but I will need to make a part 2 for the Cordele road trip because I did not realize this leaving my house. So I will be recording narration videos with my phone and then the trains with my camera. I sincerely apologize that I did not think of this before leaving. This also means for Outlaw Velocity that it will most likely have to be a YouTube playlist that you play on View All, meaning each 5 to 7 minute scene will have to be in a playlist, making it so that each scene will play back to back as if it's the actual movie, because that's sadly how we're going to have to do this. I am terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that's the only way this can possibly work. Getting you guys the quality you deserve and having me produce with the right amount of gigabytes. By the way, I'm going to show you a little skit of how I edit my videos, if you would like to see. If you guys are wondering how I edit through my camera, or what I saw through my camera, this is it. Here. This is the microphone. That's a setting I enabled. I allowed it to turn it off if the battery was getting low. How do I fix that problem? Well, it's pretty simple. This is why you buy spare batteries. Keeps turning off. So I'm going to put a good one in. Yep, 100%. No, it's not turning off. I don't know why the hell I thought I had to make that video. Please don't ask. I really don't know. But it's just how I edit through the camera, and I'll show you how I put my CFast in my phone. Fuck. If you're interested in knowing, this is exactly the stats I recorded in with the LUT applied. I have this CFast reader that plugs into my phone, and then I plug this into the phone. After plugging the external hard drive into my phone recognizes it as the BMPCC4K, which is where all my files are stored, and you can find this in the Files app at Browse and Locations. Then I click Share and then save the video to my camera roll, and then upload it to LumaFusion. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you guys in Cordele on a part 2 of February Trains for the Month.